Hey traders, I want to give you just an update across the markets today. So let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, let's get straight into it. I want to start off with silver and gold today. I just finished doing a private session with my private clients today. Absolutely, probably one of the best sessions I've done probably in a long time. Absolutely incredible. If you'd like to join my private coaching inner circle group, second link in the description, guys. I have 2 spots left open. Fill out the application form right now and I'll call you to see if you're a good fit and we'll have a chat. I'll personally call you. Second link in the description, guys. So looking at gold, look what gold did today. Gold did absolutely, well, pretty much nothing today, right? We actually had a bit of a sideways day today, right? So a bit of a sideways day today, and again, not really much going on there from this gold perspective here. So what we're looking at here on gold though is gold. We're actually getting really not much going on. See this hourly chart, really not much going on here. But this is more like the calm before the storm when it comes to gold. Okay, so this calm here, it's done nothing. This boring ass market is about to not be so boring, right? The calm before the storm, and we're about to see a really big breakout. And once we see the big breakout, once it breaks out, we're going to see a really big move coming to the upside. So gold, that's what's actually happening with gold. It's the gold hourly chart there. Go back to the weekly charts here. You can see what's happening here. I'm really expecting gold to start to kick in soon, guys. To start to have a bit of nice move up and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that may be happening soon. If I actually bring up Forex Factory, this is the website that I use to check out all the news announcements, guys. If you guys are wondering, like, what sort of announcements, what sort of things do I use for news announcements? We can see we have core retail sales. This is Australian time as well too, guys. Then Wednesday, then Thursday. Unemployment claims. Okay, cool. So it looks like we've got a few of them coming through there. That could quite possibly push this thing up. And also, guys, a reminder as well too, if you guys didn't watch yesterday's session, we still are in a nice upward trend as well too. I do believe gold is on the cusp, on the precipice, on that there to getting ready for a really big move to the upside. I really truly believe that. I really truly believe we're about to see some really big upward move in gold, and I believe it's just a matter of time before we actually see that through there. So we actually had again nice little move up from here. It's strong down, and now we're slow pick up. We're holding through here, so I do believe we're likely to start to see some really big up moves. Let's move on now to silver. See what silver did today. Silver, a bit of a nothing day today, or the last sort of couple of bars here on the daily chart for silver. But to me, guys, looking at the silver chart for me, guys, has created this low here. So we're starting to get like a bit of an up and then a down, and then it's kicking back in again, right? If you look at if I had like an overall sort of like line, that'll be like the line that I'm seeing through there. So we're probably going to get some sideways movement, but silver's one of those markets, guys, that I do see so much more upside to come. It's just one of those things kicking into gear, which is that weekly charts. And I do see this could quite possibly be the start of quite a big move coming out of the silver market from there. So really interesting stuff happening there, traders, on the silver markets there. If I go down to my hourly chart, you can see the silver market on the hourly chart. Look at this here. Remember I said before, guys, on the gold market, right? When the market does nothing, there's a bit of a calming effect. The calm, right? The calming effect. And then something what happens is we have the calm before the storm, right? And so you can see, look, this is exactly what happened with silver back here. Right, remember saying with gold's been doing nothing for a long time, so you're likely to see some sort of really big breakout soon happening with gold. It's exactly what happened with silver, right? Nothing went for a while, and then bam, we had quite a nice move to the upside. So looking at that from that perspective from there, looking at silver there. So again, for silver, we probably get maybe like a little bit of a short-term little maybe pause for a little bit, but I do believe this is the makings of being quite a big move to the upside. If I start bringing up some of the actual the mining sector as well too. So let's look at the GDXJ. GDXJ had had a very strong rally here. Bam, right? Really big, strong rally, pop to the upside, and a bit of a sideways movement here by looking at the mining sector. The mining sector, guys, gold, silver, the mining sector is on the cusp of having a really, really, really good move. So I really, truly believe that. If we go look at, say, the 4-hour chart or the hourly chart, we can see what's happening here once again, guys, right? We can see we're getting this sort of sideways movement happening here on this hourly chart. Let's go down to the daily charts here once again, and so we can see that's what's going on through here, right? We can see all through here, right? A nice little down, come back up, and a nice little rise through there. So we are definitely holding strong through here. But definitely that long-term chart's kicking in there. Let's have a look at the GDX itself. And the GDX, sort of the same thing as well too, guys. Like we came down and came straight back up. So if we had to look at this as a high point, if we had to look at this from a high, came down low, this is now an equal high. So what could quite possibly happen is we may get a little pullback, and then we continue to see this rally here. But this is just, to me, guys, this is now that weekly chart kicking in once again. Very, 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 very strong. Up, and then down. And then we're likely to see, again, up from there as well. Move over now through to some of the indices. Move over now through to Nasdaq. And the Nasdaq, strong like bull, guys. Oh, my goodness, strong like bull. Oh, my goodness, strong like bull. Right? Let's go look at this is the actual Nasdaq itself from this perspective here. Very, 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 very strong, guys. And again, guys, like it's one of those things, guys, when it comes to this stock market, that this upward move has been stretching and stretching and stretching. And you know what happens when you stretch the elastic band too much? Okay. And this is something, guys, like we can never predict the exact top, can we? When is the exact top? We never know, right? We never know the exact top from that there. But if we still have a look at the fear and greed indicator, look at this here. We're still up here at extreme greed, right? We're still here right now. And if you go have a look at the VIX as well too, the VIX is still at extreme lows. So guys, it may if you're not long the stock market right now and you're seeing this thing go up and you start to get a bit of FOMO, please don't do that. Okay, please don't. Oh my goodness, John, I could have bought it back a week ago and now it's rallying up. Please don't do that. Okay, because as you know, right? As you know, this thing could be going up for about a month, and literally 1 week's worth of downward move that could wipe out an entire month's worth of it. Okay, we are definitely in a really big, long, extended move from here. From this perspective here, guys, and there's going to be some people getting absolutely destroyed right now, especially when it comes to some of these actual, tech stocks as well too, like Apple and Meta. Like there is going to be some sort of severe pullback, guys. This is now getting the bubble territory, and what happens with bubbles? They're going to burst again, guys. The hard thing about what we're seeing here right now is this has been very, very, very stretched. Okay, and I know there's going to be that pullback. I don't believe it's going to tank, but I believe there's going to be a pullback in the market, and we're going to get that. I just don't know when that top's going to be, right? This thing is really, really, really taken to the upside, right? Really big time taken to the upside. So, but there is going to be a big pullback coming, guys, okay? And it may be tomorrow, who knows? And that's the danger of what we're looking at through here. Let's go look at the S&P 500. And the S&P 500 has broken this resistance level here. And we have just a little bit more resistance up around possibly 4,600. So we may still have a little bit more upside to go on the S&P 500. But the same sort of thing here, guys. Like we're continue to get this rise through here. And we're getting very, 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 very overextended from this point of view from here. So again, guys, that's always the hardest thing about these markets here, right? It's like if you and remember, guys, as trading, it's all about probability, right? It's like what is the probability? And as we know how markets work, it goes up, we get a pullback, goes up, it gets a pullback, it goes up, we get a pullback, okay? Or we get these pullbacks through here. We don't know when these pullbacks are going to happen, right? So the best thing to do is that if we go up for quite some time, then there's a probability we're going to get a pullback. We just don't know the exact top, right? This is going to happen, but we just don't know the exact top when it comes to the actual stock market itself from there. So that's what I'm looking at through there, looking at the Dow Jones, and the Dow Jones is actually starting to hold this sort of pattern here quite nicely. Really starting to rise up. We had like a bit of a double top, then a double bottom, and now it's actually rallying back up. So the Dow Jones, even the Dow Jones is actually starting to look really, really, really good in the markets there, guys. So all in all, traders, the nutshell of today's update, wrap up is that we don't know exactly when the top's going to be in, or the at least the high of this move is going to be in before we start to see a nice good pullback in. We don't know when that's going to be, but trying to go long the stock market right now is very, very, very risky. And I do see this real big pullback in the miners and the metals that we did have. We're now starting to see that shift back to the upside in the metals and miners. I believe we're likely to start to see this being a nice rise back to the upside. So I hope this helps you out there, traders. Once again, traders, if you would like to join my coaching program, join my Inner Circle coaching program, get coached by me, see my strategies, get access to my scanner, the daily coaching, even trade with me every day if you want, then that second link in the description there, traders, just click on that, go fill out the application form. I've got 2 spots left. Or if you just want some free education and you want some free, you just want some free support, then I'm giving away free access to my Master Trader Income course, free membership access. That's that first link in the description there, traders. Have a great day.